I snooped through my boyfriend's phone to get an idea about our future together, but instead I'm questioning if there's any future for us at all. I know, I crossed a huge line. There's no excuse for it and I own up to that. But now I don't know how to move forward or if there's even anything left to move forward with. After lunch one day, I was hanging out with my boyfriend and we were talking about weddings and if that was in our future together. I decided to ask him about something that had been on my mind. I'd noticed him paying extra attention to a friend of mine recently, like he was observing her, almost staring. I didn't want to sound accusing, so I tried to ask calmly, just to see if he'd admit that maybe there was some attraction or just something he found interesting about her. He acted surprised, said he didn't even realize he'd been doing that, and apologized. He reassured me that there was nothing to worry about, and we left it at that. But something still felt off. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it felt like there was more going on that he wasn't saying. Later that day, when he went out, I gave in to this nagging feeling and checked his messages on his laptop. I told myself that maybe it would give me reassurance or some sign of how he truly felt about me and our future together. But instead, what I found has left me wondering if there's even a future for us at all. His best friend, let's call her Mia, apparently thinks I'm horrible for him. From their conversations, she's convinced that I'm making his life miserable and that he'd be better off without me. I've never even met Mia, so her entire view of me comes from what he's told her. And the things he's said about me are brutal. I feel like I've been living in some fantasy where we're happy together, while he's off telling his best friend that he just has to survive me. We've had our share of fights, I admit that. I've always tried to be honest with him about my insecurities, but he's always reassured me that he's committed, that he loves me despite any issues we have. I thought we were both invested in this relationship, building something real together, but after reading what he's been saying to Mia, I'm starting to feel like a fool. In one message, he called me a bitch, because I got insecure during an argument. I remember that argument. I thought we'd worked through it, and he was calm and understanding to my face. But then he turned around and vented to Mia, making it sound like I was this nightmare girlfriend he just had to put up with. He's even joked with her about flirting with other women, saying things like, "I almost stole someone's girlfriend," and calling himself such a hoe. He mentioned that I told him don't cheat on me, once as a joke before he went out, and to Mia, he brushed it off, saying, "She's insecure again." It was like every vulnerable part of myself that I shared with him he was just using it to bond with her over how annoying I am. One message sticks out more than any of the others. He told Mia that he just has to survive until the end. What does that mean? Is he just biding his time until he finds a reason to leave? I thought we were planning a future together, but now it feels like I'm the only one who actually wanted that. I kept scrolling through their messages, hoping to see something positive about us. I kept telling myself that maybe he just needed a place to vent, that it's normal to need to blow off steam sometimes. But there was nothing, not one positive thing about our relationship. Every message was some complaint about me, some frustration about how I make things difficult, and how he's always having to deal with my issues. I didn't see a single moment where he defended me when Mia said terrible things about me. He just let her go on about how I'm making his life miserable, and he agreed with her, over and over. This has left me feeling completely blindsided. Outside of these arguments, I felt happy with him. He's affectionate and thoughtful, and makes me feel loved and appreciated. Or at least, that's what I thought. Now I feel like I don't even know who I'm in a relationship with. I keep asking myself if this is normal. Do people talk about their partners like this to their friends, even if they love them? Is it typical to only share the bad things? Or is this a huge red flag that he's been checked out of this relationship for a long time, and I've been too blind to see it? I get that I'm in the wrong here, that snooping on his messages was a violation of his privacy, but now that I've seen this, I can't unsee it. I feel like I've been totally misled, and I'm wondering if I even know the real him or if he's just been putting on an act. I don't know if I can just ignore this and move forward. I want to confront him, but a part of me is terrified of what else I might hear if I do.